right, I think, but congrats on the token.
And as we go into our next match, I see people still asking who's commentating, so I will introduce us again. I'm Rapidash, and I'm joined by Bomb12.
And we're about to do our biggest challenge yet, a speed match.
So I have to ask, do you want to take this or should I?
I don't know.
I'm pretty good at speaking fast if you want me to take it.
Okay, you can do it.
Alright, then, since I would be commentating the match, would you like to read off who our Pokemon are in this match?
Yeah. So we got Minun, Lucario, and Slowpoke on the blue team. Flareon, Rapidash, and Aipom on the red team. They got the two fire types going up against the water type Slowpoke, which does not know a water move. So that might allow red to have the advantage there.
Hopefully blue team can use Slowpoke to their advantage, although it will be difficult due to speed match, but I hope we get some good players on both teams.
Now, how about the fact that you got Slowpoke in a speed match? That is that is something, alright. This is going to be the fastest we ever see Slowpoke move. So with the fast pace of a speed match, I'd say that I don't know who's better equipped right now. It's kind of about who has the strongest move that you can just kind of stay on for a while.
Yeah, so that's all up to how the teams play due to the speed match, because it can be quite difficult.
We got a token match coming up next.
Now, yes, the hour has changed, so we will be greeted with a break after this match.
Yeah, that hour went by pretty fast.
It did. I guess commentating goes by quicker than you expect.
Yeah, how come when I was in class today for an hour, it felt like it went by forever? But then, when I'm commentating, it goes by so fast. It doesn't make any sense to me.
School always takes longer than you think it does.
Yeah. And today actually wasn't that bad of a day, but sometimes it can drag.
Today was a stressful day for me because I had to get all my work in before a time limit, and I didn't pace myself correctly.
Oh. I'm sorry about that, but
I got everything in on time, so timer has reached 0. So yes, I need to brace myself here. So let's get ready. Alright, the match begins with Plusle on the blue team and Flareon on the red. Plusle goes for the Thunderbolt, doing decent damage against Flareon, while Flareon goes for the Stab Fire Fang against Minun, and also returning decent amount of damage. A Toxic Orb activates on Flareon, activating Guts, while Minun goes for another Thunderbolt, taking good damage against Flareon, and Flareon returns with a Fire Fang once again, taking out Minun. Toxic is going to begin to take damage off Flareon, while Slowpoke gets sent out, and Flareon goes for another Fire Fang. Not very effective though against this water type, while Slowpoke returns with a Psychic, taking Flareon out.
Woo.
Red team sends out Aipom to counter Slowpoke, and goes for a Stab Swift, doing a good chunk of damage on Slowpoke, while Slowpoke continues to Psychic, doing over half health on Aipom, but taking Life Orb damage, as Aipom sets up a nasty plot, and Slowpoke goes for Psychic, taking out Aipom. Life Orb damage takes off more health from Slowpoke. Rapidash is sent out and absorbs light, but becomes fully charged due to its power herb, and gets a Solar Beam off on Slowpoke. Slowpoke ending it, and we are now down to our last 2 Pokemon, while Lucario gets sent out against Rapidash. Rapidash goes for the Staff Flamethrower, almost killing Lucario in one hit, but blue team gets a Magnet Rise off, not doing anything, and Rapidash gets a Flamethrower, ending Lucario, giving red the win, and a 31% payout.
You know,
that wasn't too bad.
Blue's been able to get that Stone Edge might have had something. You know, they could have got a crit. You can dream, but they didn't get it. They just Magnet Rose does not protect against fire. No.
It seems like Blue was attempting to go for a slack off on Slowpoke, but they were a little too late on the switches, and instead got a Magnet Rise off on Lucario, which sadly did give them the lose, but they had a tough time with Lucario against Rapidash anyways.
I guess when Slowpoke shows up, the chat is just slow and everything. Body! Oh, I'm so mature, aren't I?
And as we approach our break, I'm going to leave for a minute so I can refill my glass of water if you want to take over for me while I leave for a little bit.
Alright, you get some water, because you were just talking for a lot. And so, Potty looks like a metronome match. Let's see, so we got... If programming was modified to enable work in alien dimensions, did not work as planned. What is this, a Metroid scan? Boozy? I'm feeling a little boozy right now. And I'm German now. His body is made of ice from the Ice Age. Controls frigid air. I skipped number 2. Sorry. Yeah, I think that number 3 is probably the fake hint. It's a Porygon Z. Beth?
And I returned with some water. Did I miss anything?
Well, we have Boozy now, which is best gay for alligator Typhlosion orgy ever.
I see we also have Potty above that, which is a good old metronome match.
Potty. I believe that the hint is Porygon Z. And if you guess, if you're the first one to guess it, then you get 10 tokens. Now you're right.
I still enjoy seeing people think that guessing the Pokemon gives them a token.
Yeah, I fell for it at first. That would be cool, you know, but unfortunately it's not really here.
And we have too many token outputs already.
That's true. We don't want to have a token inflation. That would be bad for the TPP economy.
The TPP economy, especially the badge economy, is already quite poor. We don't want to worsen it anymore.
Ninu. JR. He keeps trying to bid the fire against grass match.
And JR always puts up a match, but I think it's more of a joke than anything.
Yeah. Oh, well, JR's put up 2 matches that seem to be more of jokes. It looks like we are gonna get Metronome. Potty wins.
And the Pokemon was Porygon Z, as you did correctly guess. JR says that he only bids for code names, apparently.
Yeah. No, I don't mind bidding for code names. These code names are funny sometimes. I did not guess that. I got it. In the chat, what do you think is the funniest code name we've ever had?
And while chat answers that, we have another token to